Hey guys, Sean here from the tour guide. I'm walking, holding a tripod because today we're filming how to do a 1-hour walking tour in Rome. Cool things to see. You can see it on your own. It's awesome.
Our first stop is the Spanish Steps. It's a great starting location because it's well connected with Metro Line A. As you approach the Spanish Steps, you'll notice that you're walking into Rome's posh shopping district lined with high-end designers and brands. You'll come to a large staircase leading up to Trinita dei Monti Church. So why are they called the Spanish Steps? They're actually not Spanish Steps. The only reason they're called that is because the Spanish embassy to the Holy See, or Vatican, is located in the piazza at the bottom of the steps. So they're called Scalinata di Trinita dei Monti, which means the steps of the Holy Trinity of the mountain. Instead, at the base of the steps, you'll find another one of Rome's beautiful fountains called Fontana della Barcaccia, Fountain of the Longboat. Built in 1723, the Spanish Steps have been, for centuries, a popular meeting spot for locals and tourists alike. In just 2019, however, there's now a new law that states that sitting is prohibited on the steps in order to preserve this modern-day landmark. Follow these simple directions to reach the Trevi Fountain, which should take about 10 minutes. To see the exact route to take, click the link below. When visiting a new city, navigating from place to place can seem a little difficult. That's why taking a guided tour is a great option. You don't have to worry about struggling through Rome's winding streets with faulty Google Maps connection. In our link below, you can find the details about all of our tours that visit these awesome sites. When you reach Piazza di Trevi, you'll probably notice a large crowd of people taking classic coin throw pictures in front of the Trevi Fountain. The Trevi Fountain was built in 1762 and was designed by Nicola Salvi. Quite literally, the fountain is located where three roads meet and what used to be the endpoint of Rome's earliest aqueducts. The fountain depicts ancient Greek god Oceanus on a chariot being pulled by two horses. One is obedient and one is resistant, symbolizing the changing tides of the ocean. Legend has it if you throw a coin with your right hand over your left shoulder into the fountain, you will return to Rome again. If you throw two, you'll soon have a new romance in your life, and three, you're guaranteed to get married and ideally live in Rome.
Man, I'm tired, exhausted. I need a break. Give me 5 seconds, drink some water, and while I do that, if you like this video, click the like button. If you love it, subscribe. This way you get all of our latest content as soon as it comes out.
You can follow these simple directions to reach the Pantheon, which is about a 7-minute walk away from the Trevi Fountain. After throwing your coins in the Trevi Fountain and snapping some photos, it's time for the last stop, the Pantheon. Honestly, one of my favorite structures in the world. The Pantheon is typically considered Rome's most well-preserved ancient building. We definitely recommend going inside the Pantheon if you can to explore this beautiful rotunda, which is the dome above, which is amazing, which was one of the largest domes in the world for millennia. The Pantheon is free to enter, and there is plenty to see inside. After exploring its Greco-Roman architecture from the outside, make sure to see Raphael's tomb when you enter. Piazza Navona. An incredibly beautiful square in the center of Rome, lined by delicious eateries and shops. The piazza is built on top of what used to be the Stadium Domitian, where gladiatorial games and public executions used to take place in ancient Rome. Built around 80 AD, the Stadium Domitian even served as a replacement venue to the Colosseum when it was struck by lightning in 217 AD. The restaurants and storefronts that line Piazza Navona today still preserve the shape and ancient running track. The buildings in the piazza were built atop of the original foundation of the stadium's seating. In the center of the piazza, you'll notice a large obelisk. It was commissioned by Domitian originally for a temple in the center of Rome and then moved to the Circus of Maxentius. In 1648, it found a new home in Piazza Navona where it stands today. The obelisk now stands atop the Fountain of the Four Rivers and features inscription that mention Emperor Domitian. Piazza Navona has tons of restaurants and bars nearby when you finish. If you're looking for something to do afterwards, the meeting point for our Trastevere Locals food tour is just footsteps away from Piazza Navona. I also recommend stopping to have a cocktail in the Piazza of Campo dei Fiori in the evening. If you want to do this walking tour with one of our tours, we have an amazing tour called Rome in a Day. This tour covers the Vatican and Colosseum and a walk through a historical center. That includes the Spanish Steps, the Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, and Piazza Navona. Otherwise, feel free to use this itinerary as a road map for your self-guided Rome walking itinerary.
So, now you have a nice 1-hour itinerary for a walking tour that you can do on your own or you can join one of our groups. If you like this video, click the like button. If you love it, subscribe.
And if you have any new topics or ideas or questions, comment them below and we'll get back to you really, really quick, like so fast. Otherwise,